Oh, I hope you've heard of the Electric Cowgirls. I hope you've seen the Electric Cowgirls because you've gone to the Snake River Stampede. But in case you haven't, well, you're going to hear all about them today because they're part, of course, of the Snake River Stampeders drill team. And they can pull off something that really is extraordinary, riding their horses in the dark with lights ablaze and at full speed. They do it every July at the Snake River Stampede Rodeo in Nampa. But this weekend is your chance to see a documentary all about them and the 20th year of their performances. And I want to welcome the documentary's producer and director, Elizabeth Smith, a recent California college graduate from Eagle, Idaho. And I'm just so tickled, Elizabeth, that you would do this because I told you, I well up with tears every time they come out because I appreciate the horsemanship or the horsewomanship. I'm not sure what's correct. I appreciate those horses. They're extraordinary. Yeah. And now I appreciate you for bringing the inside story to us. So tell us about your documentary.
Well, it's essentially what you said. It's following the Stampeders, you know, from tryouts from day one to when they ride in that arena for the first time. And, you know, very much like you know, you see them and you just get so inspired and even a little choked up. I remember, you know, we'd seen them rehearse week after week, and still that first time they ride into the arena, with the crowd and the music and the arena, I just started shaking.
I know.
I
was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and as people watch it here, especially when you watch the tryouts and you realize how really extraordinarily talented these young women are.
Exactly.
It's quite something to understand.
The really interesting thing is watching, because there were a couple gals, it was their first year on the team, to watch them from that first tryout and those first few practices to, you know, the last few practices and that rehearsal and talking to them and you know, like how did it feel to be dark for the first time? They're like, it wasn't bad, you know? They just go and they just do.
Grew into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What as you watched all of that happen, I've always worried because having had a horse, I know there are accidents. Things happen. Did you see some scary moments?
Yeah. Actually during one of the performances, one of the horses tripped, and it was just something as simple as doing a turn that they've done hundreds of times, and it was just something about that night, something about the footing had gone amiss, and they just tripped and stumbled. Yeah. But the great thing is they regrouped, got back on, and they went and were able to do the whole thing over again, like flawlessly.
There's a reason for that old phrase, get back up on the saddle. Exactly. It's important.
Yes, it was exactly a perfect example of, you know, get right back on the horse. Just keep going.
I always ask this question because you have been able to watch them like nobody else from somewhat of a distance yet close up. What surprised you about it?
That's a tricky one. I don't know. I'd say just how almost effortless it is. Like you said, the horsemanship that goes into it, and the horses especially, is that there's almost like no issue with them. You know, these girls trust their horses, and the horses love to do it. There's, you know, like kind of funny business. It's not like, oh, we have to really work them to get to do this one maneuver. It's like they just do, and they love to do it.
Wow.
The girls love it, the horses love it. You know, that was the thing that surprised me, was just kind of the lack of drama.
But the training that it takes to get to that point is what you're going to show us. Yeah. Let's talk about the event, because it's coming up this weekend. And you know what? Anything you watch at the Egyptian Theater is extra fun. So you're going to be at the Egyptian Theater right downtown Boise this Saturday at 6 p.m. And it'll be an opportunity for people to really be able to go then this next July and see this and have a whole different understanding.
Right.
So how do you get tickets, and what's the information we need to know there?
All right. I believe we're selling tickets at the box office.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's where you get tickets. I believe you have to double check with the Egyptians, see about getting them online. But for now, I know getting them at the box office.
All right, you can get them there. And then if you do any other additional showings, you let us know, because I have a feeling you'll be very popular.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Smith, thank you for doing it.
Welcome.
As you can tell, I'm very excited.
Oh, glad to hear.
And I love that people tell these stories about the things that make Idaho, Idaho, and this is definitely one of them.
Definitely.
All right, we'll be right back.